Hello everyone and welcome today. Firstly, thank you to George for a lovely speech, and I'm grateful you've given us your blessing today. Thanks to Kirsty's parents, Pauline and George, for having such a wonderful daughter and a special daughter and making me feel so welcome within the family. George, as you mentioned the dessert joke, as I thought you would, I am pleased that when you entertain, you do provide desserts now. And now that we are officially related, I won't charge you for my extensive DIY knowledge and skills. I'd also like to take this chance to express my appreciation to my parents. Firstly to my mum, for bringing me up well, always showing me love, teaching me good values, and coming back to get me after you left me in the post office when I was 1 year old.
Stuart, I will kill you.
Don't worry, Stuart, I got it on camera.
Where was I? Thanks to my dad for always showing me love as a son, for being there for me, and my sneaky afternoons off school to watch Enfield football matches. Now let's talk about my beautiful new wife Kirsty. And firstly, doesn't she look amazing, everyone? We first met on the 8th of June 2002, the day before her 20th birthday, in the George Public House in Enfield, where a lot of us know. And we became a couple later on in the year. When we first went to the cinema together, I picked a terrible film called The Guru. But I didn't care, as I was with her, and I didn't want to be anywhere else in the world. I proposed on New Year's Eve that year. Kirsty made me the happiest man in the world, and she said yes. I was considering playing the song that was #1 in the charts when we got engaged. However, it was Girls Aloud with the sound of the underground. So I decided not to play that, and we'll play some much more meaningful songs later. One of our many special moments came in March 2003 when I took Kirsty overseas for the first time, to the Isle of Wight. To a hotel recommended by my best man Stuart, so thanks very much. And we had a great time. Kirsty said to me, I quote, she didn't want to leave because she's having such a wonderful time with me. And I felt the same too. The Isle of Wight will always be special in our hearts, and we have been back since with our beautiful little girls. Speaking from my heart more than ever now, I want to tell everyone how much I love Kirsty and how proud she is now my wife. And I feel so humbled that Kirsty wants to be with me forever, as do I.
Good on you, Stuart.
Thank you. Well Thank you everyone for listening and spending this special day with me and Kirsty. And now me and Kirsty, Kirsty and myself would like to thank a few people.
Hello everyone. Traditional for the bride to talk, but this is not a proper speech, just a chance for me to say some personal thank yous to people. Plus Stuart knows by now I'm not the type of wife that's going to keep quiet. Firstly, we'd like to thank someone who's helped us arrive in style today. He helped us all get here on time, so I just want to say thanks to Mark for giving me something to do.
Also thank you to Dean Robson, our photographer, who has been great today and I'm sure will provide some wonderful photos. And Trevor, the cameraman, for agreeing to film us, and for the people at Brecon to be helping us over the last few months organising it, the main person being Louise. Don't think it's here, is she?
No,
she's not here at the moment. Okay. Next, thank you to our parents, who have been also supportive. So thank you to Anne, Alan, Pauline and George.
All of our parents have contributed and helped make today so wonderful. And thank you so very much for helping us become Mr. and Mrs. Green today. And we've got a little gift to give you all.
Right at me now.
Very good. What do I kiss me?
Right.
Just one for your birthday.
He's put the cakes back in there.
And a thank you to everyone else who have helped us out too. Thanks to our bridal party for helping us both with today, Ben for being our usher and helping organise everyone, our best man Stuart for being a good friend, drinking and football buddy, and thank you Anticipation for going easy on me in his speech. He also, oh yeah. Right, Ben, cheers mate. Thanks very much. Stu, thanks very much. That's it. Oh, yeah, going easy on the speech and organising a burning stag do for me.
Still got the markings to prove it, isn't it?
Yeah, still got the marks to prove it.
Stuart, I'll take that away from him until he's done his speech.
I just want to thank you, my bridesmaids. I really couldn't have chosen any better. And you all look so beautiful, and I'm proud to have you all by my side today. My two little girls for being real princesses today. And Jones are for helping out the last few months for a fantastic hen night that will always put a smile on my face. Joe, thank you for being here to share this with me today. You've helped out as much as you could and you were best friend. Barbara, for being my maid of honour, my personal stylist over the last few months, and a best a sister could ask for. And we've got a little gift for you.
I'd like to do a toast now. If we could all raise our glasses to our bridesmaid, the best man and the usher.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't know about.
Oh.
Lastly, I'd like to thank Sir Alan and Anne. Thank you for bringing such a wonderful person into this world and into my life. And I promise to always love him and look after him.
Now you will, Kirsty.
Last but not least, my new husband. If it was anyone else but you today, Stuart, today wouldn't have been so wonderful. I just want to thank you for making me so happy.
Oh.